Hello everyone, this is Jimmy Singh, broker owner of Supermax Realty. Welcome to my channel Real Estate Edge with Jimmy Singh. Friends, one of the questions I ask when I meet people who want to invest in real estate is what kind of investor are you? So in the marketplace, I have noticed there's two kind of investors. One investors, I call them cash flow kings. And the second investor I called capital gain champions. So the purpose of cash flow king basically is if they invest their money in a property, they are only focused how much money the property can give me in cash every year as a rental income. For example, if somebody paid cash for a property, example 100,000, and he is generating $8,000 in rent, so his rate of return is 8%. Meaning if he has to recoup his initial capital of 100,000 via cash flow of $8,000, it will take him roughly 12.5 years to get his money back purely based on cash flow. And if you're an investor who bought the property with the mortgage on it, if you are a long term hold kind of mindset investor, always remember once the property is paid off, the cash flow is perpetual. That property will always generate solid returns over a long period of time. And this strategy, folks, is proven to work. Yes, it's not a get rich scheme overnight, but market trends, short term volatility doesn't affect the strategy. And these kind of investors can sleep good at night. Second kind of investors, which I'm going to talk about, is capital gain champions. So they have only one goal in mind, and the goal is buy low, sell high. And in that category, folks, there's two kind of subcategories which I call flippers. First kind of flippers are the people who add value to the property. They buy beta properties, they go outside the big metro cities, they see the potential, they get money from either lenders which have higher interest, or these people buy those property, add extra dwelling, basement apartments, make it super nice, and then they turn around in a short span of 2 to 4 months to make a quicker profit. Another subcategory of short-term flippers is people who looking for a cheap deal, or these are the people who assign the contracts. In pre-construction market is one of the examples. So people buy under contract with no intention of closing it. Another, people who assign contracts in the resale market is sometimes you see those kind of postcards in your home or, corner streets. They hang the, bandit sign saying, "We buy home for cash." And I'm sure a lot of people have seen these time and again. So the way it works is they're looking for a desperate seller who don't want to put their house on the market, on MLS systems. And these people want a private deal. And then these investors basically tie up the seller of the property and put a condition in there saying they have the right to flip the contract prior to closing. And then they tie up the property and the mass market folks all over the place just to find an investor so they can make a quick profit of 10, 15, 20,000 for a assignment contract. But when the market changes, as we have seen right now for the 6, 7 months consecutive, market is coming down in Greater Toronto area, Golden Horseshoe, London, Kitchener-Waterloo. So these flippers, I am noticing they are out of business, and these are just staying on the sidelines because there's not much quick money to be made. All I want to ask you folks is anytime you're thinking of investing in real estate, always ask yourself three major important questions. Number one, how fast you want to get your money back. So if I'm investing 20% down in an investment, I want to make sure I get my money back faster, take my money and put it somewhere else for work. If you are a capital gain sort of investor. Another thing you want to highlight is these capital gain investors, they know that the cash flow will take forever, and they want their own, have probably their active job fixing the properties, but they do have to understand the people who are flipping is it will take their time off from any other activity to make a money. So let's say you buy a house in some secondary market to fix and flip, you will be involved for next 3-4 months. So you can't be passive, you have to be there, and then you don't have any opportunity to make money somewhere else. Whereby a person who's looking for a cash flow property, they keep the property, they probably have managers to maintain it, and then they get rich slowly over a course of time. All I want to say, folks, is the way things are, this is the kind of market in next 24 months, 12 months, there will be tremendous opportunities to buy properties in very, very good locations. The question is, are you in the right position financially to take the opportunity? So I'm sure, news is everywhere. The sales are declining, the values are coming down. Awesome, great news for the first time buyer. But if you own a home, you're a property owner, just like most people, where your net worth is heavily invested in their homes, there is a concern, right? At the end, here is what I learned from investment advice from top investors in the marketplace, and by reading books and investing myself. Number one reason people fail and they lose money is they don't have the patience to wait long term. They can't wait for 10, 15, 20 years to create true wealth. They just want money now. Lastly, I just want to finish this video with a quote from famous economist John Keynes. He said, market can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. So what he said again, I repeat, markets can stay irrational longer than you can stay solvent. Solvent meaning you need to have cash flow for long term to make sure your debt obligation, financial obligations are taken care. So always, guys, know what kind of investor are you. Always know what kind of risk tolerance you have before you invest your money either in real estate or stock market. If you have any questions, you can always reach me at 647-961-2639 regarding any real estate consultation. Thanks for watching. And if you're a new person visiting my channel, Real Estate Edge with Jimmy Singh, please subscribe for upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. Have a lovely weekend.